I think so. Which one was like $25?
For salt? 25 a month?
No. I mean, I looked at the thing and it said $25. Maybe
Oh.
it was $25.
I don't even see nothing for you to have to register and do anything at all, honestly.
That's the balance of your bill. And
So first of all, you are addressing the wrong person.
I understand. This is your bill for your table. I understand that a burger was already taken off of the bill, so that's what we.
But we never asked about this. This not the issue. So before you come assuming, you know what they say happens when you assume, right?
Sure.
So first, the professional thing to do would be find out what the issue that the customer had, because that's customer service.
Okay. So what was the issue that you had?
It wasn't with me. That's mistake number one.
So I guess you already talked to your coworkers or whatever, which is why you came in here with a certain vibe. Not even came in here with a certain vibe. You was on the phone with a certain vibe. Not even heard whatever the whole case may be, which is fine. If that's what you choose to do.
So how come the rest of the bill hasn't been?
Because we're not done. We were sitting here having a meeting.
And I asked to speak to
While you're assuming once again.
And I asked to speak to you because your coworker said, "Oh, y'all already ate during all the food or whatever. What you want to refund?" So I was like, "Yeah, if you want to talk whatever, if you gonna be big boy like that."
He
then
came
yeah,
out here
refund.
with his fist, and I even said to him, "You came out like you want to fight," because somebody said something about first of all, she never even said anything. She just asked, could somebody from the kitchen come out? I don't care about the police being there because we ain't did nothing wrong.
So the whole thing was, I ordered my food or whatever,
and she messed
correctly.
the order up.
So she took it back there, had it fixed or whatever. In the process, I guess they re-put whatever, my actual burger, back on the grill and it got burnt. I sat here, struggled through the meal, and I kept looking. It was so much extra conversation going on from the kitchen about whatever that we can hear out here as customers. And I was like, you know what? I'm not just going to go home and pay for my food and act like everything's okay. I'm going to address it with the person who made it. So I asked that young man, I said, can you ask the person who made my sandwich to come out here? That's all I said. So he went and got that person. Before he even got right there to that step, what's up? What y'all want? So my back turned. I looked. I said, you talking to us? He said, yeah. He told me y'all said something about sandwich. I said, no, he didn't, because I didn't tell him what I called you over here for. But since you over here, let me tell you, the sandwich was burnt. He said, oh, I ain't never had that before, as if he was shocked or whatever. So
now it's two officers coming in.
I said, I really struggled.
Just not sent it back.
Because she had already sent it back before and it came back burned.
The egg and the cheese. I had already sent it back, and like I said, I'm not a person that's really gonna go back and forth. I dealt with it and ate it, but because he was still sitting here, I said, well, let me tell whoever made my sandwich what was up. Not in a rude way, nothing.
Okay.
So he got offended, and my sister said, hold on, because he offended, just chill. And I said, well, what you offended for? And he said the same thing. Why you just ain't send it back? That would have been twice. I sent back the same burger.
You're still here, so...
Because we're having a meeting, ma'am.
That's what I'm saying, though. So you had plenty of time to just have them make your burger properly.
But we didn't want it. She had already milled through a burger. She just was giving criticism about the food, and the criticism about all of y'all have been taken wrong. He's the one who suggested, well, do you want a refund? And she said it's not about the money. So then he went back in the kitchen and got loud and was like, she the only person that ever say my food nasty. So she got up and said, I never said it was nasty, just it was burned. And so that led to the issue about a refund. Man, we have plenty of money sitting at this table. No, you are, because y'all assume that. That's why you said something on the phone about, oh, you don't think you're going to eat a whole burger and get it for free. We don't have to get nothing for free. We have plenty of money to pay for anything we want. That's why we came here. The comment that was given was constructive criticism. Apparently, none of you all can take constructive criticism.
I've never in my life had anybody want the kitchen to come out here to say anything at all in any restaurant that I have ever worked at. Like, you're disrupting everybody else getting their food.
We haven't disrupted anybody. They weren't doing anything. They were back in the back laughing, giggling. Nobody was doing anything.
I would like for you to just pay the balance of your bill then. Whatever the issue is, your food was already conned. I appreciate
So that's what my thing is. You didn't even acknowledge
And then you
whatever
want my
the
personal
situation.
phone number.
No, they gave it up. Nobody asked for that. They gave it
They
up.
told me you
They
were on the way
gave the
back.
number.
I said I will wait for you. In the event that you were not
I
on
was
the way
at-
back,
I
I
was
still
at
wanted
home.
you.
Like-
No, that's not what they
said.
said. You have to understand. They told us something different. They gave her the number. She didn't ask for your number. We didn't know who you were, ma'am.
I just don't understand why you would have called me then.
Because they said you were on your way back from the store. And then time went by and you didn't come back. That's why she asked if you were coming back. They never said you went home. They said you were coming back from the store.
Okay.
But even
So again, all of this stuff, instead of you coming to us directly to ask, you once again assume that you knew who we were, what we were trying to do, get free food, whatever y'all were thinking. Because again, that's what you said. That's what
I was told.
Well, you were told wrong, but you never came to ask. We are the customers.
That honestly, in today's society, doesn't
Who
mean
cares about today's society? It's customer service. You find out from the customer what the issue is.
And it's not even that big of an issue.
It wasn't. All of y'all took it way beyond what it needed to be. And again, if this is y'all way of saying pay the bill and go, we definitely will. And trust me, y'all gonna regret it, but we definitely will. But with that being said, all y'all had to do was, she just wanted to let them know that they burnt the burger. It was very burnt. That was it. Period. We never asked for anything for free. We all came here willingly. I ate all my food.
Oh, y'all can get your money back. Or blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. That's what your employee said.
Okay, so they said that. I said, go get your manager then, because at this point you can comp the bill. If it's that, you going back and forth on me.
That's what they do here, apparently. It's from the head on down.
And that could have been avoided had you came to the table first, but you went to all these other people.
There were patrons in you.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Refusing to pay for a meal. Doesn't sound like that's what
See, that's a lie.
I can't say. We get calls. In our call notes, whoever called, like I said, I don't
I understand.
We get told one thing, find out. That's why I've just been listening to y'all's
What
conversation.
time did we get here? I don't even know what time we get
We
here.
got here about 5 o'clock. We've been here for hours, so this is our first and very last time. But I'm sure if we were these older white women in here, we never would have got a call about refusing to pay. It would have been just listen to what we have to say. So that's fine. No, nothing against you because you're just doing your job answering a call.
I was listening. It sounds like y'all.
But they never, all they said to us, the waitress, was when y'all are ready, because we were having a meeting, y'all can come up and pay. We never said, oh, we're not paying. If people who don't want to pay, you've done this long enough, we would have walked out and left, right?
I've actually seen it different direction. Like I've actually.
But we never said we wasn't going to pay.
And then if that's the case, why would I pay for what I did eat while I was standing up there and then two more people that didn't even have nothing to do
That's
with
why
the
I've just
situation?
been. That's why I've just been listening to y'all's conversation. It doesn't sound like what I was given in my call notes, but it sounds like that's what it takes because there's two sides to the story.
I wish they would have had that kind of training. They need to join one of y'all classes.
Even waiting on her, I called and the first thing she said was, oh, we're going to pay your meal. So I don't know what they told her or whatever, which is whatever her vibe or attitude is. But
There's really nothing for me to do. I've already stated they're willing to pay what they need to pay. There's nothing for me to do just to make sure that nothing else from this. I get it if one side ain't happy or both sides ain't happy. I understand. As far as my side, I'm just keeping the peace. And honestly, it don't even seem like there's a reason for that. Everybody got a little bit of emotional feeling in it, just aggravation. That happens. So that's that. There's nothing for me to actually do.
No apologies or nothing. What's your name, ma'am? Just for our records. Oh, that's Kat. Okay.
She already paid for